Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody, and if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, but more importantly, make sure you hit that little bell so that you know when I go live, because I do it every morning when I get up. I do the dailies. If you're new to the channel, thank you for finding me. For those who are returning, thank you for following me. I so appreciate um, you following me on my journey. All right. So um, today is April 19th, 2021. So we have the fourth month. 1 and a 9 adds up to a 10. So we have a 4 and a 10, which 1 and a 4 reduces down to a 5. And then we have 2021, which adds up to a 5. So the overall energy is a 10. Tens are about chapters completing and new chapters beginning. Remember what I say, oneself, right? So new chapters begin within ourselves, within our reality, within whatever your circumstances are. So I think it's kind of cool that our overall energy is a 10. And the daily affirmation is I am love, if with a big old heart right there in the center. Um, so while I was, good morning, B. So while I was sitting here channeling and doing all that, I was listening to Divine Needles reading, which kind of correlates with a bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it, a dream, a vision. I felt like I astral projected because I got real tired, and I usually don't take a nap in the middle of the afternoon. But yesterday, I just had to. Like, it was just, I could not keep my eyeballs open. And whenever I crashed hard for like 2 hours. And I'm telling you, I know I astral traveled. What the whole reason was behind it, I do not know. I'm not really going to extend where I went and what I did in case a certain person is watching, because there was somebody else involved in it, and I don't want to reveal to them some things that I saw. Anyways, and then after I come back to and I woke up, I seen in my third eye was purple. It was purple. So that's how I kind of figured that I astral projected. So in my sleep, and I had my kitty with me. And if you know anything, I talk about Mr. Crowley a lot. He's my familiar, and what he is he's actually a familiar that I had a few years ago that got killed on the road. Spirit reincarnated her, but brought her in as a boy this time. And that's Mr. Crowley. And he was sleeping with me. He crawled right up on me, which is what she would do whenever I would astral project, because I have did it before. So I don't know. It was just a series of events, and then getting up and listening to Dee's reading this morning, I'm like, really? Good morning, Lapo. Good morning. Good morning. So we shall see what the rest of the day brings. That's the only thing that I can do. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So what element are we doing first today, Spirit? Who's the first element today? Who is the first element today? Earth. Earth, you are first. These days are going by quick. We're already in the 19th day. That means we got 11 days left of April before we hit May. This year is flying. My mom used to tell me when I was a kid, just wait till you get older. The days and the years just seem to fly by. But when I was younger, it was just like, I wish I was an adult. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Don't. Don't wish for things like that. Stay a kid as long as you can. Speaking of kid, I pulled out a bit of a big kid thing the other day. I started watching some kid movies, And I sit on the couch rolling. I'm like, these movies are not made for kids. They're made for adults. It was Madagascar 3. I love that movie. So I sat and had a big kid moment. All right. So we're going to go ahead and timestamp for the element of earth. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards. See what's going on. What is the element of earth? Leaving behind. What did they let go of yesterday to flow into today with? What did they let go yesterday to flow in today with? The element of earth. Well, there it is. Okay, so healthy giving are signs. Look at that. That is so beautiful. To me, it looks like you're offering something back to Mother Gaia. You're sitting in this yellow dress, which is solar plexus energy, which is your power, sitting in your power. I see birds, so you could be, connecting with nature outside, grounding your energy. All right, so what's the daily numerology for the element of earth? I agree, Lepo. I so agree. I could sit and watch kids movies before I could adult movies. So my two favorite genre or whatever you want to call it are, of course, I like true crime. That's my all-time favorite. And then it goes down horror, thrillers, mysteries, supernatural, all that kind of in the same category. And then kids. I love sitting and watching kids movies. When my granddaughter lived with me, she had her favorite movies. Like, I can't tell you how many times I sat and watched Cat in a Hat. I'm just like, oh my God, that movie. But it kind of like grew on me, She liked that one, and she liked Frozen. She would sit and watch Frozen too. I see both of the Frozens. It's funny because I feel sometimes them kid movies are more for adults, All right, so your daily affirmation, Earth signs, is number 71. It's called health. And I feel like, look, healthy giving and health. So there's something about that sacral chakra. I see her in yellow, and then we have sacral chakra. So I feel like today, wow, I feel today, Earth signs, that you are coming into a sacred union within yourself through reviewing something, because we have the 7 there. Being patient, reviewing perhaps what was out of balance. You got the purple Merkaba there, spiritually, oneself, what's out of balance within yourself. What's the moon's energy around the element of earth? What is the moon's energy around the element of earth? What's the moon's energy? Oh, beautiful. So we have a win-win outcome is forecast with the full moon in Libra. Look at that. Look, didn't I just say about that balance? Look at that, the scales of balance coming out. So yeah, the scales of balance. You're coming into a sense of balance today, Earth signs, within yourself, oneself. Look, the sun's shining. So that is the central sun, your solar plexus. Wow. Okay, well, let's keep going. D, good morning, D. I loved your live stream. I'm going to shoot you a message here later. I'm going to tell you what, your daily it's like you were predicting my future today. That's all I got to say. I'll have to shoot you a message and give you all the little gory details. All right, so the daily animal that is with the element of earth today. The daily animal that is with the element of earth today, going into tomorrow for the next 24 hours. We have the bat coming through. Look at the moon. So you got the moon and the sun showing up, which would be, the moon would be your feminine and the sun would be your masculine. We have the bat with Archangel Dorenka. See through the illusion into the truth. That is your animal for today, for the next 24 hours. So you have the bat around you, guiding you. And we're going to pull these little crystal cards today. They happen to be also animals. So let's go ahead and pull the crystal card for the element of earth. What crystal do you recommend? All right. Yeah, I will definitely shoot you a message after the live stream. So probably in the next couple of hours or so. All right. Weasel, Pierre Tercite. So you got the weasel and the bat with you today, Earth signs. I happen to like bats. I think they're pretty cool creatures because they, first of all, bats are, they're colorblind. But yet they can see the light, and that's why you often find bats who swirl around, like, if you got a big light outside, like in my backyard, my whole yard, when I first moved into my place, I felt like I was sleeping in the middle of a football field because of all the lighting that my landlord has. He has a pole. It's on this end of my trailer. I know it looks like I'm pointing at the chalkboard, but I have a two bedroom, 2 bathroom trailer. And I was sitting in, like right now, my living room is in the middle of it. So on this end, there's a huge pole out there with a dusk to dawn light. So in bats, look, if you can see, he's going right towards that moon, which is all bright and light. And also this week, we also have the full moon in Scorpio coming. This weekend, too. Scorpio is the house of transformation. Alrighty, so let's go over. Let me pull the rest of your cards real quick, Earth signs, and then we'll go over the overall daily messages and the individual signs as well. So we're going to go Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So where is Virgo's head at today? Where is Virgo's head at today? Where is Virgo's head at today? Well, we got 4 of them. So we'll take Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, extra message. Somebody needs to hear that. All right. So we're going to see where their heart is. Where is Virgo's heart? I have like over 100 decks. You're going to see a variety of them because I like to mix things up. All right. So what's going on? Okay. There you go. Virgo, Taurus. And then we need one more for Capricorn. There she is. All right. What's going on your spiritual path? What's going on your spiritual path? Okay, so Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right, and then I got a little bonus one. So we're going to pay attention to some signs and synchronicities today. You could get numbers. You could get, you just never know in this deck. So give me one sign card for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Taurus, and Capricorn. Taurus, Capricorn, and then we got 2 extra ones. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, what are you letting go of from yesterday and flowing it today with? Well, to me, we got healthy giving, right? Perhaps you went outside, you did a little meditation, gave an offering to the trees, even an offering to nature. Um, you're connecting with nature. There's birds on there. So today I will practice healthy giving, understanding that caretaking and compulsive giving don't work. I choose what I want to give, to whom, when, and how much. It takes time to learn how to give in healthy ways. It takes time to learn to receive. Balance will come, and balance is all over your energy today. Our signs, it is all over your energy. I said that whenever I pulled this card and then pulled that card, and then it has balance on the back of the card, and then you got the scales of balance showing up in the moon's energy. So again, another number 71 is a number you could be seeing today. You could be seeing sevens, you could be seeing ones, you could be seeing eights, you could be seeing 17. As your numerology throughout the day. So the whole card is orange. That is your sacral chakra. That is your water chakra, where here you are sitting in a yellow dress. That is your solar plexus chakra. That is your masculine chakra. So you're definitely coming into a sense of balance today. So what I think is cool is it's healthy giving, and we have health coming through. So here you are, earth signs, again, giving that healthy sense of giving. Choosing who you want to give into, not being compulsive with it, being choosy where you want to put your energy, right? Why? Because you're this bat. You are seeing through the illusion into the truth of understanding that caretaking and compulsive giving does not work, right? It does not work. So you have the weasel here who is silently observing something. So Spirit of Weasel, remind me to remain silent and use intuition and observe to see the truth. Thank you, Aho. So the weasel is helping you to observe the illusion, right? All about the truth today for you, earth signs, all about the truth coming into that right here, the balance card right in the center of your 5 cards, coming back to the center of who you are, bringing in a sense of balance through reviewing, observing what they, you can't overdo the giving. You have to do it in a healthy way. And through that healthy way, you are actually healthier within your water chakra, which is your sacral chakra, because you're not overcompensating by over giving. You are doing it in a very healthy way. You recognize it, and you are shifting it and bringing it into a sense of balance within yourself. One self, nine soul, right? Good morning, Clarissa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's going on here. We got healthy love, which makes perfect sense because here you are loving yourself in a very healthy way. Health, again, coming through. So there's something with the element or with your health coming through today. So Virgo, if I love someone who is in pain, I can allow them space if they need to solve a problem in their own way, right? If I love someone, I need to take care of them right here. That overcompensating, understanding that caretaking and compulsive giving don't work. So Virgo, that's exactly what you are doing. You are giving a healthy love to the people around you today, Virgo. All right. So in the love department, it's like I feel like what you're balancing out is this energy of feeling abandoned. And I know this because I used to do this myself. And I felt, if I didn't give, and I went through this for years, and finally I noticed who I kept doing that to. And when I cut them off, it's like a freaking volcano, a poof. People were all of a sudden mad at me, and it was all of a sudden a problem. So Virgos, that's what I feel with you. You feel that if you don't give and give and give, that these people that you're trying to take care of or trying to overcompensate with will abandon you, when in all actuality, it's not them that you needed to fix. It was yourself. And you are recognizing that. You are recognizing that. So spirit, oh, look at that, Virgo, spirit of the lighthouse. Spirit of the lighthouse. So return belonging and guiding light, Virgo. So here you are returning back to a sense of balance. Why? Because you're seeing through the illusion of trying to overcompensate, trying to overgive, and you're now returning back to yourself and loving yourself in a very healthy way through what? Seeing through the illusion into the truth, right? The truth of why you were over compulsively like trying to fix somebody. You're realizing that it's you that needed fixed. Why? Because the moon is mirroring that back to you with the full moon in Libra. It is mirroring that back to you, what is out of balance, and you're actually seeing the truth. So here we are. The signs that you're seeing is rainstorm, melancholy. So I feel like here it is. I feel like in the past, Virgo, you have felt abandoned. Perhaps somebody, look at the red rose on her, somebody that you love had abandoned you. And I feel like it caused you to, smother is the word I'm trying to spit out. Smother the people that you love because you were afraid of being abandoned again. You didn't want to go through this rainstorm again. You didn't want to be in this melancholy energy no more. And if you look, there's houses. You're realizing that home is where the heart is, and you're realizing the emotions, hence the sacral chakra here. You're realizing this in a very healthy way. And you know where you belong, and you're returning back to a state of balance today, Virgo. Wow. I love how these readings are just all coming together. So in the center of your numerology card, you have purple, third eye energy, right? Third eye. What are you doing? Seeing through the illusion with your third eye by what? Listening to your intuition. All right. So Virgo, Taurus, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. Taurus is healthy relationships. So there's another 4 coming through. So you could be seeing 4s as well. I express my emotions openly, willingly, and skillfully. I won't be loved or accepted if I get angry or sad. So I feel like Taurus, you are learning how to express your emotions openly. And I won't be loved or accepted if I get angry and mad. And you're accepting the fact that, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be sad, right? It's okay. It's a healthy emotion to feel these emotions, right? So we have healthy love, healthy relationships coming through. So what about the heart space? Deception. You're not going to hide behind. Perfect card for my Virgo sun. Oh, beautiful. All right. So you're not going to hide behind your emotions no more. You're not going to hide them no more. Taurus, and you're going to learn how, again, to express them very openly today. Why? Because you're coming back into the center of your healthy emotional body. Because why? Because you are observing what you are hiding behind today, and you understand that that you have the power to choose how you want to express them, not to hide behind them. So we have in a spiritual level, spirit of the woods, voices, goblins, and nightmares. So Taurus, I feel like, if you look on your path, right, there is the light at the end of the tunnel, right? You may feel alone. You may feel like you've walked this journey for a while. But if you look, I feel like they want to tell you, Taurus, you're on the home stretch, right? You are on the home stretch. And what I feel is, here you are hiding behind that tree, and spiritually you got spirit of the woods, right? So, you've walked down this path. You've been on it for a while. It's definitely been a journey, but I feel like spirit is telling you you are on the home stretch. You are definitely on the home stretch. There is a light at the end of the tunnel from the goblins that you maybe were hiding from when it comes to being able to express yourself in a positive way, right? And look at this, we have yellow. Here you are, Taurus, sitting in your yellow dress. Sitting in that yellow dress. Oh my goodness, I got true chills. So stay confident, staying happy, staying optimistic, right? Again, not hiding your feelings, being open to expressing them in a very confident way, in a very positive way. So yes, beautiful, Taurus, beautiful. So Capricorns, healthy joy. So we got a 4, and a 2, which adds up to that 10 energy today for you, Capricorns, our signs. If my loved ones are in pain, I do not try to smother them with love. Back to that smothering energy, trying to make them happy. I can support them, allow them space to experience their feelings. If my friends and loved ones aren't happy, I do my best to make them cheerful. So I feel Capricorn, that goes back to that healthy giving, right? You're allowing your family and your loved ones to the space to experience their own feelings, right? In a very healthy way. So you got health all over your reading today, and coming into that sense of balance through seeing through the illusions of being smothering, or not being open to expressing yourself, or trying to step in and solve or fix something that is not your place today. So we have, look at that, divine feminine Capricorn. We got feminine energy standing out right here, your sacral chakra. So I feel like here you are, you could be even a feminine Capricorn, as in a female. But I feel it's more about your feminine chakra seeing the light of the situation. This is your feminine energy. This is you having a healthy sense of, look at that too, balance. Of you're allowing your loved ones to have the space to work through their own feelings, giving them the space to do it. And I feel like that's you too, Virgo. I feel like you're all doing that. All right. So spiritually, here you are, spirit of alchemy, manifest, skill, and transmute. So I feel like you are gaining a new skill. Look what's illuminated, the solar plexus. So you have the solar plexus being illuminated in the divine feminine. So there you are, coming into that sense of balance and gaining a tool to manifest something. That's where a tool lies. When you come into that sense of balance, that is a tool in your tool chest where you're learning to manifest in a balanced way through having a healthy emotional body, right? Healthy emotional body. And here you are with the purple Merkaba using that power of visualization in a very balanced way and being able to manifest. So I feel Capricorn, you're gaining a tool today. And there's going to be a win-win outcome with whatever you want to manifest, right? And this is a new skill I feel that is opening up for you. And then look, they're showing you the signs of maturity today. Signs of maturity today, Capricorns. So let's see what the extra messages was. We have healthy body. Healthy body. My relationships are true partnerships. I give as much as I get back. So again, that equal give and take. I'm able to give birth right here, birthing the sacral chakra to my creativity in a way in which I get a healthy level of recognition and what? Compensation. Right? Compensation. I don't know. I could have sworn I seen that word on there. So yeah, what a beautiful energy. So my hormones aren't stable, right? So your hormones are becoming more healthy because you are coming into a sense of balance. Yep. And then we have the cards coming through, the Queen of Cups, which is, you know, the Queen of Cups would recommend to me, the Queen of Cups is that sacral chakra energy. That is that feminine energy that comes through for the card of Capricorn. And look, there's two faces, right? A sense of balance, yin yang, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After a period of struggle, after a period of challenge, right? And it's nourishing to your soul today, Earth signs. So those are your messages for the element of Earth. What a beautiful message, right? Oh my goodness. And your crystal for today is Pietrocyte, Earth signs, so that it'll help you to listen to your intuition, hence the purple Merkaba in the center, and observe the truth of what needs to be balanced and what is the illusion. So what a beautiful message with the weasel and the bat coming through for the element of Earth. Wow. All right. That was a beautiful message, Earth signs. Congratulations. I'm glad to see a sense of balance. Wow. I'm glad that I got to deliver a positive message to you, Earth signs. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another element, and we have fire coming through. So fire signs. All right, so fire signs. What are you letting go of yesterday and flowing into today with? Oh, that's 33. I put 35 for some reason. 33. All right. So fire signs, what are you letting go of from yesterday and flowing into today with? What are you letting go from what are you letting go of yesterday and flowing into today with? Fire signs. Staying neutral and assuming financial responsibility. Two cards flew out for you today. So you're letting go of, I feel you're letting go of being in the middle of people's affairs today and assuming your own financial responsibility. There's money tree there. So let's go ahead and see what your numerology card is, fire signs. your numerology card for the element of fire. Oh, too many cards. I just need one for the element of fire. Okay, look at that. What a beautiful card to have. We have effort, a number 13. So put that underneath that leaf there. All right, so. Okay, so I see fire signs in here. You're standing in your personal power, right? You're standing in your personal power through staying neutral and not getting in the middle of other people's affairs. Also, taking back your power. I see taking back your power and, having that sense of balance with the yellow and the orange Merkaba, being able to make the effort to be more in the flow of your emotions today. So let's see what the moon's energy is around you, the element of fire. The moon's energy around the element of fire. What's the moon's energy around the element of fire? A time to give rather than take. Okay. The card is all green. So that's about our heart chakra. So we have sacral, solar plexus, and heart coming through. So that is fire, water, and air. All right, so let's pull your animal card that is with you for the next 24 hours. For the element of fire, well, okay. Now to find it. Alrighty. Nothing like picking up flying cards. So you got the kangaroo with archangels Rokiel, Gersisa, and Sandalphon. Be a force for good. So you got the kangaroo around you. And when I seen that, the first thing I thought of was Tie Me Kangaroo Down. That's a song that popped up in my head. So let's go ahead and pull your crystal card. Your crystal card for the element of fire. The element of fire, what crystal card do you recommend for the element of fire to carry with them today through to tomorrow for the next 24 hours? What card, what crystal do you recommend the element of fire to carry with them? Okay. So we have the turtle coming through with a kangaroo, and it's red jasper, determination, Mother Earth, and protection. Spirited turtle, teach me to stay grounded, slow down, to do things properly, and to never quit. Thank you, Aho. All right. So the turtle comes through telling you to slow down, fire signs. Slow down. All right. So let's go ahead and pull the rest of your cards real quick. So we're going to go Sagittarius. Wait a minute. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries will be first. Sagittarius will be last. So let's go ahead and pull your cards. So Aries, what's going on in your headspace, Aries? What's going on in Aries headspace? Well, there it is. All right, so Leo, what's going on in Leo's headspace? I don't know. I'd like to be able to set my computer up where you guys can see the cards too. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right. So Leo and Sagittarius. So Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, all right. So what's going on in the heart space? What's going on in the heart space? For the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, what is going on in the heart space? So I just seen metamorphosis. So I feel like somebody could be having a heart chakra activation. So let's start off with Aries. What's going on in Aries' heart space? Leo, what's going on in Leo's heart space? And Sagittarius. All right. So what's going on spiritually? Where are you guys at on your spiritual path? Look, we have Spirit of Gaia and Ascension. So I feel like somebody is ascending. I feel like ancestors could be assisting with this ascension process as well. So let's go ahead and pull what's going on a spiritual level for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, well, there's Aries. Let's pull for Leo and Sagittarius now. Leo and Sagittarius. What's going on a spiritual journey for Leo? There it is. Now Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius? I feel like that's it. So I feel like Saggy, you're being a little stubborn about something here. So let's pull a little, what is the sign perhaps you could be seeing today? What's the sign that you could be seeing today? Starting off with Aries. There it is. Let's pull one for Leo and Sagittarius. Leo and Sagittarius. So Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. There it is. Alrighty. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Fire signs. So we have, what are you letting go of from yesterday, right? Today, I will refuse to jump in the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate with each other. Now, remember I said when I pulled the spirits of the darkness and light, I pulled and I showed it to you, Spirit of Gaia come through. And what was the other one? Ascension. And I feel like this card is similar to what the element of earth had, as far as, you know, you guys' headspace about not wanting to fix other people, not afraid to hide your emotions. I kind of feel like it's running over into the element of fire today. So I feel like fire signs, you are learning how to stay neutral and not get in the middle of other people's business. So assuming financial responsibility, look at the money tree coming in there. To me, it looks like you have a hammer and a nail. So to me, it looks like you are going to start building something. And then I feel like once you start building something, your money tree is going to start blooming. Fire signs. Today, I will repair and restore my money-related issues. I will not allow others to hurt me financially, and I will take responsibility for any matters that I've created. I will ask God to help me with the details of my financial life, and I will trust that everything will work out in the best possible way. All right. So And then your numerology card is a number 13. So you could be seeing 13, you could be seeing fours, you could be seeing 31s. So here we have a one. We're going to talk about that. Our self, one self, nine soul, right? So one, within yourself, fire signs, you are repairing the flow, okay, the flow of your abundance today. And you are going to make the effort to make the effort to allow your flow to repair that, to repair, a time to give rather than take. My third chakra has just been at it the past few days. So I feel like fire signs, here you are making the effort to stay out of everybody else's business and keep, I feel like it's stop listening to everybody else's crap and to stand in your own personal power today and be able to give, perhaps financially, make the effort and to be a force for good, right? To be a force for good, be that kangaroo, and stay determined. Mother Earth. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. Teach me to stay grounded, slow down, and do things properly. In other words, learn how to ground your personal energy. Have that sense of balance within yourself, right? Have that sense of balance and be able to build your own stability, your own finances, and take responsibility for any matters that you've created, right? And make that effort. All right. So, all right, let's see what Aries, what's going on with Aries headspace. Healthy joy, a number one, oneself. I effectively communicate my feelings to others, whether I am happy or not. So, Aries, you are having a healthy sense of joy today. You are effectively being able to communicate your feelings, whether it's good feelings or bad feelings. So I'm always pleasant socially. If I don't have something nice to say, I don't say it at all. So, and I feel like that's what our parents used to tell us. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Well, I feel like you are stepping out of that, right? You are stepping out of that. And I feel like you are making the effort with that one there within yourself to be able to open yourself up, to be able to give and express your feelings in a positive way. Whether you're happy or not, you don't have to cuss somebody out, but you can tell them it's okay to, um, it's like you tell them, okay, I agree that we disagree is what I was trying to spit out. It's okay. I agree that we disagree, but that's a positive way of expressing yourself. So I feel Aries, you're going to make that effort to be more in your personal power. And then you have the orange Merkaba here to express your feelings in a very positive way. Again, I agree to disagree with you. So yeah, that's what I see. So in the heart space, you're at a crossroads. You need to make a choice there, Aries. You need to make a choice of which direction you want to go. When I feel like it's a direction that you want to go to create, I feel like this is your life's purpose. The solar plexus is where your life's purpose lies, your chi, your flow, your personal power, right? So you're at a crossroads when it comes to what, and then we have the sacral chakra, which is where we create from. You're at a crossroads and, you know, stepping into your personal power of what you want to create financially, right? And take responsibility for the matters that you've already created, but not only that, to create your own financial life and then trusting in the flow of what you are creating, right? And taking things slow. So you're at a crossroads today on what direction you want to go in. But I feel like you definitely need to step out of other people's problems. And I feel like here it is. I feel like you may want to jump in and help somebody financially. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to pull yourself back out of that, right? It's time. And here you are, you're sitting here with your eyes closed. Oh, Virgo too. So I feel like fire and earth messages are kind of rolling together today. So I feel like here you are, getting into people's affairs and others' relationships, and wanting to maybe jump in and help somebody financially, but you really don't have the means to do it. I feel like you need to um, just take a step back for a minute. You need to take a step back, take your power back from this situation, and maybe just tell somebody, look, I can maybe assist you in a direction, but I can't help you out financially. There's other ways. I feel like for some of you, Aries, I feel like you have people around you who maybe are trying to push you in a certain direction, and you're like, I don't want to go that way. That's not the way I want to go. And I feel like there's that agree to disagree energy when it comes to finances. So where are you at spiritually? Oh my goodness. Spirit of travel, journey, relocation, and moving on, right? So I feel like you're at a crossroads. I feel like your bags are packed. You are ready perhaps to maybe relocate. But I feel like you're moving on. Like I feel like your heart is at the crossroads, but I feel like your soul is telling you, it's time to move on. It is time to move forward, right? And you need to make that effort with that solar plexus coming out. And then look at this, 888. So you're seeing a sign, Aries, of 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So you're seeing trip 8s today, along with 13, 31, or 4. That is just telling you, Spirit's like, look, we're opening up a new door for you, where I feel like you need to keep moving forward in your heart space. You need to move forward in your heart space and move forward on your journey, because there's a new opportunity going to open up for you where you're going to be able to help people, perhaps on a financial level. Or you could be that force for good where you're going to be shining your light out into the world and guiding people. And that is also going to bring in a sense of wholeness within yourself, right? So you really need to, Aries, to agree to disagree with somebody, right? Agree to disagree, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. So I feel like you need to just step out of this disagreement for your own well-being, for your own emotional body, and work on yourself, because there's something new coming towards you that is going to be more stable. And you're meant to do grand things is what I see, Aries. So Leo, healthy self-esteem. So we got 2 1s coming through. So Leo, love, humor, and charisma, and creative and intellectual abilities attract loving and nurturing relationships to me. People usually find me unattractive and uninteresting. So today, Leo, I feel like you're raising your self-esteem in a very healthy way within yourself. 1 self, 9 soul, right? So you are starting to love yourself more. You're finding the humor in the situation. and you're starting to attract loving and nurturing relationships to yourself, right? Through having that sense of balance, through making the effort to learn how to love yourself first. Shine that beautiful light out into the world is going to actually attract the right people to you. Because why? Because you're letting go of the people and situations that you can't repair, that you can't fix, right? You're going to move on from that. And you're going to take it slow. Yes, because if you rush, what's going to happen is everything will fall apart. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It takes time to build things. So in your heart space, you're committed. I feel like you're committed to loving yourself first. You are definitely committed, Leo, to loving yourself first. And you're going to make that effort to build from that more energy. But I also feel too, for some of you, you may very well be attracting a certain kind of a relationship to you as well. So spiritually, look at that masculine spirit, action, power, and dominance. So on spiritually, Leo, I feel like you are, look at that masculine right there, that fire, masculine and feminine. So look at that solar plexus is nice, bright. So I feel like, Leo, what's going on for you is you are definitely stepping into your personal power. And you are committed to making the effort to stay in that healthy self-esteem through loving yourself, taking back your power from trying to fix other people, taking back your power from, trying to um, taking back your power from people who have hurt you on a financial level and repairing and restoring your own financial stability through taking the action that is required and being more in the flow, your personal purpose, being able to create your own love, humor, and charisma, and creative and intellectual abilities. And you're making that effort to create from a more balanced way and stay committed to your own stability, right? Be that force for good, but you're taking things slow. You're not running amok today. You're being that turtle. And I see the kangaroo as somebody who, they have very powerful back feet. So I feel like what you're doing is you're kicking out this old energy of trying to fix other people, I feel, on a financial level, and taking back your power from that on a spiritual level, and committing more to your own personal power and what you want to create in your life, being that force for good, taking one step at a time, right? And then, oh, look at that energy alignment. Didn't I say things? Oh my goodness. And number 3. So what your numbers right here, a 1 and a 3, actually match the numerology fire signs. Aries, Leo. Wow. So you are definitely coming into alignment today within your heart space. You are committed to yourself today, Leah. Leah, you are committed to yourself today. And you are taking back your power from people and situations that do not serve you, and taking the action that you need to shine your light out into the world, be that force of good, and be able to draw in the kind of relationships that you want through what? The power of loving yourself, right? So Sagittarius, healthy joy, a number 7 coming through for you, Sagittarius. As I pursue happiness through my dreams and life's purpose, I give birth to the unrealized potential within me, the unlimited splendor of my soul, right? I don't know why my personal dreams and life purpose. I don't know what my personal dreams and life purpose are. I tend to get my joy through family and friends. So I feel like you're reviewing that. You're reviewing, Sagittarius, getting your joy through family and friends, right? And you are actually stepping out of that. You're refusing to get in the middle of other people's affairs, and you're finding that healthy joy within yourself through what? Reviewing something. We got a 7 for you and a 13, which adds up to a 4, which adds up to what? An 11. So what are you doing? You are mastering something today. You are mastering pursuing your personal dreams and what? Solar plexus, your life's purpose, which is where your life's purpose lies, and give birth, the sacral chakra, to unrealized potential within me. You didn't realize that you had the true potential, the willpower, the strength, your personal power to create the unlimited splendor of your soul, your life's purpose. So you're reviewing that and you're mastering something today. What are you mastering? Being that force for good. Mastering, taking responsibility for your own matters, right? Taking responsibility for your own happiness, stepping into your purpose, stepping into your personal flow. So what's going on in the heart space? Yeah, I feel like here you are seeing that central sun, seeing the light. And I feel like you could be healing that inner child, and I feel like that's why you were always trying to find your joy outside of yourself. So I feel like Sagittarius, you're healing that inner child today because that inner child is helping you to see where you're placing your joy. You're seeing the light is what I feel through reflection, a time to give rather than take. So it's like instead of taking joy from everybody else, you're learning to give the joy to yourself, right? Learning to heal that inner child. So that inner child is definitely seeing the light today. And then spiritually, spirit of the ring, contract, promises, and commitment. So on a spiritual level, I feel like you're committing a part of your soul's contract today. And you are stepping into your purpose because it is time. It is time to complete this cycle. See the ring that you keep going around and around and around on. You're completing that. And it's part of your soul contract. And that's why you got the 11 coming through, because you're mastering something today. You made a promise to your spirit team, Sagittarius, before you would come down here to learn this lesson. This was very important for you. And I feel like that's why your heart space is healing that inner child. I'm healing that inner child and helping you to see that it is part of your life's purpose. So, and that's why that solar plexus is shining that light. Within your heart space, you're realizing what you need to heal to have your own happiness. You're seeing the light because spirit is shining that light to you because it's part of who you are. It's part of your life's purpose. And I do feel, Sagittarius, there could be a commitment in hand as well. Maybe you're ready to give a ring. In other words, ready to give a commitment, a promise to somebody and be that force of good, and take things slow. Take things slow through pursuing your own happiness, right? And having the unlimited joy and happiness within you, making that effort, right? And then look at that. Didn't I say you were seeing the light today, Sagittarius? Oh my goodness. Purity, innocence, safety, and light. You are seeing that you will be safe. That you are definitely seeing the light. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I love how these readings are all coming together. So fire signs, make sure you grab yourself a piece of red jasper today. It'll help you to stay determined, to make the efforts, to be that force for good. It'll help you to ground your energy and know right here that you are safe and protected, right? All of you, you are all safe and protected. And to slow down so that you can do things properly and never quit. Alrighty, fire signs. So those are your messages. So we'll just put them there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next element. And we have water. Water signs. I don't know if you're on here yet, Miss Falulabelle, but I know Lepo's a water sign. Falulabelle's a water sign. I don't remember what the rest of you guys were. All right, so water. All right, so water signs, we're just going to put you right there and go ahead and get started. So water signs, what are you letting go of today or yesterday and flowing into today with water signs? What are you letting go of yesterday and flowing into today with for the element of water? What are you letting go of yesterday and flowing into today with for the element of water? Yep, that sounds about right. Accepting your imperfections. All right. I am a Cancer sun and moon. So, yep, that's me. I definitely am accepting all of my imperfections. I'm realizing that I am who I am. And you know what? If this is just who I am, I'm not going to change. I already did enough work. I can't change what is imperfect within me. We all have flaws, right? So, numerology card for today. Numerology card for today. For the element of water. Numerology card for today for the element of water. Oh, what a beautiful card. Oh my goodness, I love it. So we have number 41, self-discipline. We have the water chakra showing up, the sacral chakra, and in the center is the heart. So disciplining yourself, disciplining with that 4 energy, disciplining and becoming more stable oneself within ourself by accepting who we are exactly as who we are, right? And then you have the heart chakra through loving ourselves, right? Loving all parts of ourselves, whether it's good or it's bad. So I'm going to hurry up and pull out the rest of these cards because they're showing me something on the power of letting go card that I want to bring to you guys' attention. So what is the moon's energy? Oh, Mr. Crowley's up on the roof. All right, the moon's energy for, oh yeah, there we go. New moon in Scorpio, working through your fears, right? A fellow water sign, so Scorpio coming through there, and it's a new moon energy. So this is something new for you today, water signs. So it is an animal that is around the element of water for the next 24 hours. Was an animal that is around. Oh, we got 2 of them. The sheep act with fortitude and cooperations. Archangel Gabriel and hope. I see the blue rose, something with the blue rose on there. There's 2 sheep too. And it looks to me like this full moon energy. And I do believe the full moon is in Scorpio here in a few days. And the turtle. Fire signs had the turtle come through too, but in the crystal card. Be joyful and trusting. Archangels, Jules. Okay. So the turtle coming through too for you. And look, the turtle is swimming in the water. How convenient, right? All right, so one more card, and then I'm going to point out what they're showing me on the power of letting go. So a crystal card for the element of water. Crystal card for the element of water. Caterpillar. Green calcite. Forward movement, transformation, and introspection. Woo, daddy, beautiful. All right, so Spirit of Caterpillar, help me release old energy patterns so that I may freely move forward. Thank you. Aho. So let's go ahead here for a second. I want to point this out. Look at this card. Look at the eyes looking back at you today. When you're looking in the water, look at, water signs. All about the water signs, right? Whenever you look at yourself, the reflection within yourself, what do you see today? I feel like that's very important. That is very, very important. And this caterpillar is helping you to see that reflection so that you can release it. It's being shown to you today, water signs, so that you can let it go, so that you can work through it and release these old patterns. All right, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the element of water. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What's going on in the headspace for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What's going on in the headspace? Pisces and Scorpio. Wow, that's way too many. All right, shuffle them through. All right, so Pisces. I feel like that's Pisces. And Scorpio. Scorpio. There's Scorpio. Okay. What's going on in the headspace for the element of water? What's going on in the heart space for the element of water? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Cancer. My nose is itchy. Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio. Okay, so Pisces and Scorpio in the heart space. What's going on spiritually for the element of water today? So I got Spirit of Gargoyle, Intimidation, Guardian, and Protector for overall, and Spirit of the Christ, Forgiveness, Reconciliation, and unconditional love. So let's go ahead and pull where each individual sign is on a spiritual level, starting with Cancer. Cancer. Okay, there we go for Cancer. How about Pisces and Scorpio? Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio. Okay. Well, Scorpio, I think you got 2 for some reason. Spirit is throwing 2 out at you. Usually I take the extra card, but I don't know. I feel like they both belong with you, Scorpio. So a sign that Spirit is showing you, starting with Cancer. Pisces, and then Scorpio. All right. Okay, so let's get started here. Water signs, accepting my imperfections. So what are you letting go of yesterday? You're letting go of looking at yourself in a negative way is what I felt. So today you will tell myself that who I am is okay. And what I'm doing is good enough. Of course, I may make mistakes and get off track sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I am not as good as everyone else. So no one is perfect, and that is just fine, right? So I feel what you're doing today, water signs, is you are disciplining yourself. You are disciplining yourself in knowing that you are imperfect, that you are going to make mistakes. And sometimes you get off track. If this just does not resonate with me, because this is me, right? Every morning when I get on, sometimes I ramble, and then it's like, wait a minute, here we are 10 minutes into the video and I'm still rambling, you know? So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're disciplining yourself, and you are telling yourself that who you are is you are good enough. That's what you're telling yourself. You are good enough, right? And I feel like, this is a 41. You could be seeing 1-4, 4-1. The other day, I haven't been out for a while, but I did something, and I went out and I looked on my microwave clock is 5 minutes faster than my regular clock. But when I look at that microwave clock, I seen 1:44, and I was just like, aha, synchronistic, huh? Because I really don't go out much. I maybe leave my house maybe once a week, if that. But I know I've seen these numbers, and I seen it as 1:44. So I knew something was coming. I still know something is coming. I can feel it. Hence the water chakra coming through here. So you're learning to discipline your own emotional body and not be so down on yourself, and not comparing yourself to other people, because your imperfections, your uniqueness today, water signs, makes you perfect just the way you are. So accepting yourself exactly as who you are today, through reflecting what is being reflected back to you. So they're seeing what is being reflected back to you. And you are, learning to be happy with yourself, right? Be happy with yourself, because you're working through that fear through your emotional body and your heart chakra today. Water and air, right? I haven't did air yet, but we got water all over this card, which happens to be, we are working on the element of water, right? So you are being that caterpillar. You are letting go of old stagnant energy of comparison, judgment, your self-worth. You're raising your self-worth, your self-esteem today, water signs, and you're realizing you are perfect just the way you are. Nobody in this world is perfect. I don't care who you are. And if you say you are, you're wrong. You got an ego problem. Because there is not one damn human on this earth that is built perfectly. I don't care who you are. You are not built perfectly. We all have our kinks, right? And if you say, oh, I'm perfect and I can walk on water, well, guess what? You got an ego problem, because there's nobody who can walk on water. And there's only one person that I know of who was able to do that. Two people with the assistance of the other person. So, Gypsy Mermaid, Grand Rising. Good morning, Gypsy. I'm off today, but I had a horrible night. And last week, it has been extreme emotions. My roommate has gotten toxic, and I was trusting God. Okay, I'm reading. So trusting to this guy to think about strange. I know he hasn't. I know he isn't married. One minute he brings me up, and the next I feel drained and on the ground after hanging out with him for a while. Okay, I know it's toxic. Can you pull a card? What is with this guy? Between my job, my roommate, and everything is too much. I need to breathe. All right. Well, just Gypsy, just sit there for a minute. I am doing the dailies. Because this is what I do every morning. I do the daily live streams for each element. This is overall water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If you stick around to the end of the live stream, I still got one more element to go. So probably, at least another 45 minutes. If you're still here, then I would be happy to pull one card for you. Sorry for the negative. I'm in bed, just got up and felt drawn to ask you. All right, well, just hang on, Gypsy. Okay, just hang on for another 45 minutes. Watch the rest of the video, and I will pull a card for you, okay? So what it sounds to me like your roommate is an energy vampire. He may not realize that he is an energy vampire. And what I mean by that is when people are energy vampires, what they do is they soak the life out of us empaths. So you very well, Gypsy, mermaid, could be a empath, right? You could be an empath and maybe not realize it. Oh, okay. Well, all right. But anyway, she could be an energy vampire and you may not realize it. And that's why they bring you down, because that's what they do. They suck that positive energy right out of us. So you have to shield your energy, because it sounds to me like you are empath, and empaths feel everything. So you need to. Yeah, you need to protect your energy. You need to shield your energy. And the quickest way to shield yourself is to call in Archangel Michael. And then the second way is to imagine the white light putting you in a bubble. Okay. So those are just two ideas. So now let me get back to my reading so I can get them through, and then I will be glad to help you. Okay, Gypsy Mermaid. So let's go ahead and get started with Cancers. Healthy love, number one. So self-love. I now nurture others as much as I nurture myself. I am lovable even when I am not nurturing or giving somebody something. And that totally resonates with me, because I just had to learn that lesson. Um, you know, as you know, a couple of weeks ago, well, actually a month ago now, I had a tower moment where my family caused a whole bunch of drama. And well, I felt it before it actually happened. I knew it was going to happen. And I took back my power from some people within my family, because it was okay. They wanted to be around me as long as I was giving them something. When I gave hundreds of dollars to them in gifts, oracle cards, tarot cards, crystals, a massage, as long as I was giving to them, they were happy with me. Right. And as soon as I took my power back from the situation and didn't acknowledge them on their days, shit went boof, like a freaking tornado, and volcano exploded, and just things just came out. And then of course I got pushed to the curb. Now it took me a minute to recoup from that, because I was really hurt. you know. And now today, I see it. I see it for the bigger picture, because what I was doing was overcompensating. I was so giving because I wanted to keep them in my life, that I did not realize that I was actually giving my power away. So here I am. I get off track sometimes, and I feel like this has a lot to do with Cancer's energies, that I am not good as everyone else. So what I would do is I would overcompensate. If I'm needed, I feel loved, appreciated, and accepted. And I always wanted to felt, I always wanted to be needed. Like I felt like if I was needed, that I was loved. Well, that's not real love. And it took me a minute to realize that. So, Cancer. So I feel like my story is going to resonate with you guys out there. So you're nurturing yourself by disciplining where you are putting your power, right? And where you are putting your power is, I'm not as good as everybody else, in that negative aspect, right? That negative aspect. So today you are learning that. You are working through that fear of not feeling good enough when it comes to giving. You're not overcompensating for the lack within yourself anymore, Cancer. And you are learning to love yourself in a healthy way, right? Through disciplining yourself, disciplining where you're putting your power, disciplining where you're putting your emotions, right? And you're realizing that you are perfect just the way you are. You don't have to feel needed to feel the love. You can love yourself, right, Cancer? So telling yourself that who you are is okay, Cancer, and that you are good enough. You're gonna make mistakes. That's what happens for human. We make mistakes because we need to learn. So you're releasing this old pattern of feeling. The only way you can feel love is if you're needed. So you're working through that fear, right? So what's going on in the heart space? You're ascending. Look at the yellow coming through. Solar plexus. So you got fire, water, and air coming through. So you are ascending. You're realizing that you have the oars. You are the captain of your boat. You can steer your boat wherever you want to go. And then we have more water coming through, right? So you are learning to nurture yourself. You are learning to nurturing yourself is just as important as nurturing other people. So in the heart space today, Cancer, you are ascending. And then we have spiritually, we have spirit of lightning for you, Cancer, power, strength, and expression. So you're taking your power back is what you are doing. You're taking your power back from, needing that neediness is I feel key for you, Cancer. So you're taking your power back from that neediness, and you're understanding that you have the strength to express how you feel, right? Express how you feel through what? Working through your fears and acting with fortitude, being that sheep, right? I'm not being a sheep in in wolf's clothing. In other words, not showing like the wolf. You know what I mean? Not trying to blend in by wearing somebody else's clothes, so to speak, or somebody else's energy, because that goes back to that neediness energy. So spiritually, you are taking back your power, and you are realizing your expression, and you're becoming more nurturing. I feel like it's your emotional body that you are learning. I feel like you are learning your emotions, how you express your emotions has a lot to do with your exterior. Like your that neediness. I need this. I need that. I need to be needed because that's how I feel. And I feel like you are with the air chakra, that heart chakra, you are learning to express your emotions in a very disciplined way because you're working through that fear of that is being reflected back to you that no one is perfect. I don't care who you are. I'm telling you, I know so many people who just think that I can walk on water. I'm perfect just the way I am. So I'm just going to point the fingers at you and, make you feel like crap because why? Because that's a projection of who I am, where you're realizing that Cancer, that you was doing that, right? You was doing that where you are putting your spiritual power at. Your emotions have a lot to do with your power, Cancer. You're very powerful with them emotions. So I feel like, the full moon in Scorpio energy is going to bring you Scorpio is a house of transformation. And it's cool that you got the caterpillar because you are a caterpillar who is about to come out of their cocoon in a very powerful way, Cancer. Because why? Because you're ascending. You are, you're looking at yourself, the reflection of yourself in a very positive way now. And you're realizing that all of your imperfections make you perfect just the way you are. So a sign you're seeing, yeah. You're seeing you're seeing what was keeping you in the dark is what I feel. You are seeing what was keeping you in the dark on an emotional level. And you're realizing that you have the power to take back your power from situations that do not serve you, right? Disciplining your emotional body. I feel like Cancer, you have a very powerful emotional body. What you feel and what you speak sends a major ripple effect out into the world. And you are ascending. Your heart is expanding. Heart chakra. It is opening up. It is expanding. It is ascending. And then you have the solar plexus here, which is the fire chakra. So you are igniting the fire within your heart today through disciplining your emotional body and realizing that nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. We all get off track sometimes. And again, if there's somebody around you, Cancer, who feels that they are perfect, that's a projection of who they are, not you. And that is something they need to fix within themselves. You don't always have to be needed to be loved. You are worthy of love. You are love, Cancer. Cancers are like the most loving people in the whole world. We put our hearts on our sleeve. Then most of the time when we do that, somebody comes along with a dagger and sticks it and cause it to bleed, right? That's because we're vulnerable people. All right, so Pisces, healing sadness. Things are happening as they should around me. I blame myself for things that go wrong around me. I must be in control. So I feel like Pisces, what you are doing is you are releasing control of things around you through why? Through reflection, through reflecting, through reflecting that, again, you are not perfect. And what you are doing is good enough. You don't always have to control. I blame myself for things that go wrong around me. I must be in control. So what you are doing is you are releasing control. And why? Because it's being reflected back to you what you are trying to control. And you are disciplining yourself and being more in the flow of your emotions. And stop blaming yourself. You're disciplining the blame that you put on yourself, right? And I feel like this has been a struggle and a challenge for you for a while. So you are being in a flow of letting things just happen the way they are and not being in the sad energy, right? Being more authentic to your emotional body. So what's going on in the heart space? Tribe. So, we have the tribe card coming through. We have elephants. So, I feel like here's that reflection. Look at things being reflected here. That's what's being reflected here. See the eyes reflecting back from the water. So you in the heart space, you are, things are being reflected back to you today from your tribe, right? I feel like there is, you got two elephants standing side by side. So I feel like that's you and your person, and you have one that's standing off at a distance. But whatever, they are all reflecting something back to you today. And it's helping you to release this pattern of blame and trying to control things, right? So you're fearing, if I let go of control, that things, I'm not going to be able to control things around you, right? So you're learning to discipline your emotional body with the people around you and be more in the flow today. And understanding that you or nobody else around you is perfect, and that's okay. Things happen as they should, Pisces. So spiritually, spirit of the fly, decay, rotten, and stagnation. So things are rotten on a spiritual level with you when it comes to the people that you love, the people you call your tribe. So spiritually, you're playing the blame game. You're blaming yourself, and it is actually darkening your soul. And your tribe is reflecting that back to you on an emotional level of what you need to discipline, what you need to let go of, what you need to release on a spiritual level is things that are rotten, things that are decayed. So that's why you're showing up as the caterpillar, because you're still in that cocoon, right? You're still in that cocoon. You have not yet grown your wings. So you need to be more trusting with things as they happen around you, because you're going through a transformation. House of Scorpio, right? House of transformation. And the full moon in Scorpio is bringing this transformation. It is reviewing within you the things that you need to let go of so that you can be more disciplined within your feelings and not blame yourself for all the things that go wrong, because nobody is perfect, right? So a sign you're seeing, look at that, shark survival mode. So you're in survival mode. And, sharks usually, not always, swim in the deep ocean. So I feel like these emotions are deep for you. And again, it's being reflected back to you how truly deep these emotions are, how truly deep that blame lies. And it's all because you are fearing just releasing control and being more disciplined. You got a lot of reflecting going on for you, Pisces. So Scorpios, what's going on with you? So healing sadness, Scorpio. I now have a wealth of family and friends who make me feel like I belong. So it's a number one. So belonging. Yes, you did, Miss Falulabelle. Welcome, honey. I was thinking about you when I started pulling these cards. So now I have a wealth of family and friends. So you're healing that sadness within of feeling rejected by your family and friends. So you're working through that fear. You're working through that rejection. And you are, because why? Because it's being mirrored back to you today. Accepting my imperfections. It's being mirrored back to you. All right. So you are healing the sadness within, and through healing that sadness, you are finding your true soul family, your true soul friends who make you feel like you belong. And for Lulabelle and Lapo and all you other water signs out there who are viewing this, you belong on my channel, because Oracle of the Crows is where birds of a feather can flock together. And I don't care if you're a crow, I don't care if you're a canary, I don't care if you're a robin, a bluebird, a jaybird. I don't care what kind of a bird you are welcome here. You are welcome in my tree. Okay. And I feel like because you do belong somewhere, right? So you're learning to discipline that feeling of rejection and realizing that you are good enough and you are perfect just the way you are with all of your imperfections. It doesn't matter, right? So heart space, Scorpio, observer. So you are definitely observing what is being reflected back to you, Scorpios. You are observing what is being reflected back to you. And it is accepting all of your imperfections is what you are observing. And you are definitely healing the sadness within your emotional body. So we have the sacral chakra. This is where desires lie. This is where our worthiness lies, right? This is where our passion lies. This is where we co-create from, right? So Scorpios, in your heart space, you are observing that nobody is perfect, including yourself, right? So let's go ahead and see what's going on spiritually. Oh, look at that. Spirit of the heart and spirit of Gaia. This card was shown to me through the earth signs. So, spiritually, you are realizing that you're identifying with your heart today. Absolutely, Scorpio. And you're raising your vibrations because you have an ancestor, I feel, that is around you. Look, right there. They're looking at you and they are assisting with you to help your raise your vibration within your heart space. And that is why you're observing what is being reflected back to you, right? Oh my goodness. And look, that eye. Look, right there's the eye. That eye. So your ancestors are around you and they're helping you to raise the vibration within your heart. And you're observing that, even if you're rejected by somebody, it's for your own protection is what I feel. And I feel like they're telling you to ground yourself, Scorpio. I feel specifically with this, to me, looks like a feminine energy, which would be your sacral chakra. And then we have, look, I can't believe the heart's coming through here on your soul's energy. Wow. And that's right there, that air chakra. Confirmation, baby. Confirmation. So if you're getting truth chills right now, that's confirmation that message is for you. So water signs, the overall energy is we are still cocooned until we release this old energy and work through our fears, right? Work through our fears. And I feel like this, with the Scorpio energy, you're observing that. You are observing what needs to change, right? Because why? Because you are accepting all the imperfections within yourself that are being mirrored back to you. I feel like you have ancestors around you, specifically Scorpio, who are assisting with what you are observing, right? And helping you to belong within your soul tribe. So yeah, beautiful energy, water signs. So you're about to break free, go through that transformation. and be happy and more trusting and not blaming, and to act with fortitude and be able to cooperate with other people, right? So beautiful energy there, water signs. So let's go ahead and pull. The last sign is air. All right. So air signs. I want you guys to pay attention to the timestamps because I'm telling you, I just timestamped air at 144, and I just got done saying I seen 144 the other day. All right, so air signs. You're very welcome, Miss Falulabelle. I am so glad that you made it on time. I missed you when I first got on this morning, but I got your message. And you said you were going to be busy, and I was like, okay, all right. I knew you wasn't going to be here, but I missed you. Just letting you know, you're a part of this family, that's for sure. All right, so air signs. What are you letting go of from yesterday and flowing into today with? Being lovable. Being lovable, air signs. I feel like this one needs to come out. And approving of myself. Look at all the people around you, air signs. You know, there's green, blue, purple, yellow, brown, earth star, heart, third eye, throat. All right, so we're just going to put this back here. All right, our air signs. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology, air signs. What is your numerology card for today for the element of air? Element of air. With the timestamp 144, that reminds me of a download. That's probably why I had to take a nap in the middle of yesterday afternoon. And when I woke up, I seen the color purple. So air signs. Oh, look at this. 56. Blue with the teal Merkaba, relationship change. So 5-6, you could be moving forward on your journey. 5-6 also adds up to an 11. So you're mastering something today. What's the moon's energy around the element of air? What is the moon's energy around the element of air today? What does this look like? Whoop. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, so confidence and strength. I see Leo's lion a lot of times as a strength card. You know, and we have, you know, they're handing you a key today for something. A key, and I feel like the key is approving of yourself and being lovable. You know, you got a lot of patches on you, so I feel like those patches are all the hurts and wounds that you could have been carrying with you. So your animal sign. Oh, look, this elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. Archangels Mary and Raphael. I'm telling you, these messages seem like they're all running together. So you have elephants on here. Elephants to me are your community, right? The people that you call your tribe, because elephants come in a tribe. So I feel like you're opening yourself up to the true abundance of your true tribe. Look, blue. Look at all the blue and green orbs, right? Blue and green is that teal Merkaba in the center. So let's go ahead and pull an animal crystal card for the element of air. Animal crystal card for the element of air. What animal crystal card wants to come out? Well, animal crystal card for the element of air. What's your, well, okay, air signs. So you got the rabbit and jet, spontaneity, abundance, and bravery. Elephant, open yourself to true abundance. Abundance, the jet, abundance. Spirit of rabbit, teach me to face my fears so that I may learn the lessons needed to move forward, to open yourself up to your true abundance. And what is it that you need to learn to move forward? Is confidence. You need to be confident in yourself, is what I feel, air signs. So let's go ahead and start off with we're going to start with Gemini, Libra, and then Aquarius. So what is going on? Where's Gemini's headspace? Right there. Where is Libra's headspace? Right there. And then Aquarius on top. All right. What's going on in the heart space? The heart space for the element of air. Heart space for the element of air. The heart space for the element of air. Starting off with Gemini. Gemini's heart space. Where's Gemi's heart space? Libra's heart space. And Aquarius. And spiritually, where is their spiritual path at? Where is their spiritual path at? Well, we have that one, that one, that one, and then we're just going to throw these two down for extra messages. And then, what are some signs that you are showing Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius today? Start off with Gemini. Gemini, what is a sign you are showing Gemini? You got 2 Gemini. How about Libra and Aquarius? Libra and Aquarius. My goodness, my nose is itchy. All right. So, Libra, Aquarius, extra message. All right. So, let's go ahead and pull these extras over here to the side. So I can have a little bit of organization here. All right. So let's go ahead and go over the overall messages. Okay. So, air signs. You're letting go of yesterday. Today, I will tell myself that I am lovable. So you're letting go of just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that work doesn't mean that I'm not lovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I'm still lovable. I'm still loved. I can still love, and I'm still loved. All right. So what are you doing is you're letting go of them deep wounds, right? You're letting go of them deep wounds. Look at all the patches. There's 9 patches, 10, 11, 12, right? 12 is reduces down to a 3. That's about standing in your authenticity today, air signs. So you've had a lot of lessons to learn. And I feel like one of them lessons was approving of yourself and knowing that even though you've been hurt deeply, that you're still able to love and be loved. So today you're letting go of them lessons, right? You're letting go of them lessons and you're being more confident and moving forward. You're stepping into your confidence, your inner strength, and knowing that you can still love, right? You're letting go of what doesn't work. And when you let go of what doesn't work, that does not mean that you can't love yourself, that you are any less lovable, right? So air signs, there you go. That's what you're letting go of. And then the other card is, today I will let go of my need for approval and my need to be liked. So that's what you're letting go of, other people's approval, right? Other people's approval. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that doesn't work, doesn't mean that I'm not lovable. So today, air signs, you're letting go of other people's approval, of needing to be loved and liked. And instead, you are choosing to like and approve of yourself, right? And realizing that you can still love and you are still loved, right? I choose to like and approve of myself. The people who count, including me, will respect me when I am true to who I really am. That is so true, air signs. So true. So we have your numerology card at number 56. So you can be seeing 10, 11, 11, 10. You can be seeing 5, 6. I'll look and see if any other numbers come out, but there's a relationship change happening. And what I feel, air signs, is it's a relationship change with yourself, right? And I feel like with the 5 here, you've been struggling with this. You've been struggling with this challenge. And because of the change that you are making by not needing somebody else's approval, right? And because you're letting go and you're making that change of, again, communication, of needing somebody else's approval, or people haven't been able to love me in ways that work, doesn't mean, right? I feel like this is about communication. So I feel like people around you needing somebody else's approval. And then we have the Teal Merkaba, which is the chakra between the heart and the throat, right? Learning that you count, that you count, and the people that you draw in, right, is key. So there's a relationship change coming within you, because why? You are mastering something. And what are you mastering? Coming into balance with not needing somebody else's approval, not needing somebody else's opinion to feel worthy, to feel valued, right? And I feel like that's raising your vibration. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going here. So Gemini, living in society, number 5, right? And I pointed out the 5. So my voice can't be heard. What I offer doesn't matter. So again, the voice, the throat chakra. So what are you struggling with? How you express yourself, right? How you express yourself. You don't need somebody else's approval to be able to express your unique voice. My unique voice is an authentic part of my life force that needs to be expressed. So Gemini, how you express yourself is key to going towards your abundance, right? It is very key to go towards and move forward towards your abundance. And then the rabbit is about creation. It's about spring. It's that sacral chakra, because the rabbits, you ever hear about back in the old days, back like my grandma was alive, there was a thing before they went and sold pregnancy tests on the shelf. They used to say something about the rabbit. Do something with the pregnancy test and a rabbit. If the rabbit died, or I don't remember how it went, but I do remember it was something with the rabbit. So if you guys know about that, please go ahead and put it in the comment section below. All right, so Geminis, learning to live in society and be able to express your unique voice, right? Is going to change the relationship within yourself and perhaps with somebody else, but that is key. Your unique voice is key. It is an authentic part of who you are, Gemini, that you need to express. So you need to be confident. You need to be confident in your authentic self, right? And that's what you're mastering today. That is the key that Spirit is handing you to success, to your true abundance. So you're learning the lesson of, just because people haven't been able to love me in ways that don't work doesn't mean that you're any less lovable. And you don't need somebody else's approval when it comes to how you express yourself. So you're definitely changing a relationship within yourself. You are mastering something. 5 and a 5, right? And this is something you've been struggling with being confident with what you need to express. All right. So heart space, yeah, raising that vibration. You are raising the vibration within your heart space today because you are expressing how you feel. Hence that Teal Merkaba. You're going to be able to express how you feel, and it is going to raise the vibration within your heart space, right? I did see that with the 6 there, and it is key. It is key to raising a vibration within your heart space through changing the relationship within yourself, and being unique to what you want to express. So I feel like the key is going to open up to your abundance and what you create when you face these fears of, you don't need somebody else's approval, right? You can choose to approve of yourself and your own uniqueness, right? And what you want to communicate, that unique voice, right? So that doesn't mean that, somebody else, that you can't be loved by somebody. All right. So spiritually, spirit of armor, defense, tactical, and guarded. So what you're doing is you are, I feel like spiritually, Gemini, I feel like Spirit is telling you, I feel like what you need to do is let go of that defensiveness, right? And I feel like spiritually, you're realizing that you are very defensive with your words. And I feel like that is a lesson that they are showing you today. Defensiveness doesn't bring you success, right? Actually, it shoots you down. So you need to realize that and raise the vibration. So oh yeah, look at this. So 777, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. So I feel like that's why your heart space is raising the vibration. Because why? Because you are facing the challenge right here with the spirit of the rabbit. You are letting go. You're learning lessons, and now them lessons is causing you to ascend today, Gemini. And then we have eggs, incubation. You've been in incubation for a while, and that's because so you could overcome these challenges. I feel like, we got rabbit and eggs. So, we just had Easter at the beginning of the month. So I feel like there was a lot of challenges in the month of April that you've had to learn from, that you've had to overcome to bring about the change. And what are you changing? Your confidence, right? Your confidence. You're not being so defensive, right? You're not keeping up your spiritual armor anymore. You're able to put down that armor and express your unique part of who you are. Put yourself out there, right? And you don't need somebody else's approval to be able to express yourself, right? So Gemini, your power of expression has a lot to do with your success. So you need to open yourself up and use your authenticity as a part of your life force to go towards your abundance, to go towards your success. So confidence, being confident in what you want to express, being confident in who you are is very, very key to on your path to abundance. And then I see, like I said, the elephants, your soul tribe. So, the people who count will respect your authenticity, including yourself, which will bring a relationship change within yourself, right? So Libras. Wow. All right. So Libras, healthy relationship number 2. So Libras, you are the house of relationship. You got a number 2 there. So I feel like there's a sense of balancing coming in. If I try my best and succeed, I may lose the love of people close to me, right? True love and partnership always encourage unlimited expression of creative and spiritual growth, right? So Libras, you are realizing something, that if you, no matter how hard you try, if I try my best and succeed, I may lose the love of people close to me. Listen, whenever, and look, success. So there's confidence. Confidence is being encouraged within you today to go and express something. Go and express perhaps some feelings with the Merkaba there. And you don't need somebody else's approval from the people around you to do this. And if they leave you, they wasn't meant to stay with you anyways, Libra, right? So you need to just because some people haven't been able to love me, and I feel like that's it. These people that you would lose will not love you in the ways that will work for you anymore, right? Because why? Because you're learning to love yourself. You're changing that relationship within yourself. And here you are gaining that inner strength, right? And opening yourself up to success, right? Opening yourself up to the success that is meant for you today through learning lessons that people aren't going to love you the way that you need because they're not meant to, right? They're not meant to. And you don't need somebody else's approval to, when it comes to true love, when it comes to partnerships, right? So heart space, you're doing a shadow work. There's a shadow in your heart. And I feel like it is because if I try my best to succeed, I may lose the love of people close to me. And I feel like that's a shadow. You're fearing losing some people around you because you maybe want to go and express some sort of feelings to somebody, how you feel, right? So you need to have a healthy relationship within yourself. And again, if you choose to let go of the need of approval of other people and they fall away, they was not meant to stay with you to begin with, Libra. So you need to face your fears and learn that lesson that you don't need other people's approval. You don't need it. Other people's opinions do not matter on your journey. Spirit of elixirs, intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. It's like, and look at this. We have a skull on here, which would represent death, right? So spiritually, you could be drinking somebody else's elixir. And that's what I feel. And I feel like it's back to, I may lose the people I love that are close to me if I try my best to succeed. So Libra, you got some darkness around you. And I feel like that's that 5 energy. I feel like you need to look at that. You don't need approval from somebody else to express something. And I feel like, it's like you're drinking somebody else's elixir. Drink your own. change that relationship within yourself and open yourself up to your own success, right? Um, you can succeed on your own. Again, if people don't approve of you, they're not meant to follow you, they're meant to fall away. So just because some people haven't been able to love you, and I feel like that's it, these people haven't been able to love you in a way, I feel like they love you in a way that does not work for you anymore. And you keep drinking from their cups of love, and their love isn't fulfilling you. It's actually intoxicating you. It's like drinking their poison, the poison of their words, right? So you don't need somebody else's approval. You only need your own approval, your own inner strength, your own confidence to move towards what you want to succeed, right? And then peace, sacral chakra coming through. So you can feel at peace. The doves are something that they are showing you today to help you feel at peace, so that they can encourage you to express your emotions, express how you feel, right? So the key is to feel at peace. Feel at peace within yourself. Feel at peace and open yourself up to your own personal abundance, your own personal success. So the key is to face your fears when it comes to what you want to express. Face them fears within your heart space, and understand that you don't need other people's approval. You only need your own approval, and the people who count will respect you. And if you need somebody else's approval and they can't respect you, then they again need to fall away, Libra. That's what I see. So Aquarius, healthy body. I am able to communicate my thoughts to others at the appropriate time with the correct amount emotional intensity. My neck and jaw are very susceptible to stress. Thyroid problems run in my family. So you are learning to have a healthy body. I feel like you've been struggling with perhaps a thyroid issue, which would lie right here in your throat chakra energy, or your throat chakra. That's where your thyroid lies. So Aquarius, you're becoming able to communicate your thoughts to others at the appropriate time with the correct amount of emotional intensity, right? And letting go of the need for other people's approval, right? And not worrying about how somebody else is going to feel. I've had lessons to learn, and the rabbit is telling you that I may learn the lessons. So I feel like this was a lesson that you had to learn, Aquarius, was when to communicate it and how to communicate it. And I feel like, there's some people around you. I've had to learn lessons, and some of them hurt deeply. Absolutely, they always will. They actually affected your health. That's how deep they were for you, Aquarius. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, you need to master that. You need to master, communicate your thoughts at the appropriate time with the appropriate amount of emotion, with the correct amount of emotions, right? So I feel like that's a lesson that you've had to learn. And you don't need, again, somebody else's approval to be able to communicate that. So in the heart space, contemplation. So I feel like Aquarius, you are definitely contemplating, I feel, with your higher self and your hearts. Because I see you on top of that obstacle above the clouds here. You're sitting there and you're thinking about something. So I feel like in the heart space, your heart could be a little bit clouded today, but that's okay, because what you are doing is you are overcoming an obstacle, right? You're overcoming an obstacle and a lesson that you've had to learn in a very powerful way. And that has raised you above the cloudiness in your heart with the correct amount of emotional intensity. So what you are doing is your heart is contemplating, okay, I need to communicate something. Number 56, I need to master how I communicate with the correct amount of emotions, right? Rise above, mount that obstacle, overcome that cloudiness within your emotional body, right? To be able to communicate what you are thinking. And this will change the relationship within yourself, Aquarius. All right. So, spiritually, spirit of Hecate. So spiritually, you're at a crossroads, Aquarius. You're at a crossroads because you're still facing some ghosts. You could still be in the night, like facing some shadows in the night for you, Aquarius. You're overcoming something today. You're reviewing, and that's why your heart is sitting in contemplation. You're reviewing the cloudiness within your heart space, right? That has kept you stuck at a crossroads on a spiritual level. And now you are looking at this challenge and this obstacle as a lesson, is what I feel. And that is key. That is key. So your inner strength and confidence is very important for you today, to be able to communicate your thoughts at the appropriate time with the correct amount of emotions, right? And then look at this, dominance. So you got a bull coming through. So you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart, Aquarius, or this could be with a Taurus. But I feel like they're telling you to stand dominant. Stand dominant. And have that equality of darkness and light in your life, right? So grab the bull by the horns, right? Grab the bull by the horns and overcome this obstacle and challenge. There is a lesson in it, and you need to learn that lesson, right? Learn the lesson that some people have hurt you deeply, but you can still express your emotions in a positive way, right? So we have spirit of the dog, a friendship, companion, and undying loyalty. Look at the moon in the background. I feel like there's clinginess. I feel like there's a specific friendship that is clingy, and I feel like that message is for Libra. You can still be loyal to yourself, right? Loyal to your shadow. But I feel like there is a friendship, Libra. I feel specifically Libra. There's a friendship that you are clinging to. And this clinginess is poison right here. Is poison. And then we have spirit of the gargoyle, intimidation, guardian, and protector. So I feel like this friendship is intimidating you, is what I feel. And I feel like this is an extra message for Libra, but it could be for the rest of you guys as well. But I feel specifically Libra because of right here. If I try my best to succeed, I may lose the love and loyalty of the people around me. I may lose friendships. So you're clinging on to this friendship. And this friendship is actually poison that you're hanging on to. They're intimidating you. Again, you're drinking from their cup of poison. This is a shadow within your heart that you're clinging to when it comes to this friendship. Right? So those are your messages, air signs. Wow. What a powerful message for each and every one of you guys. I feel like they kind of all ran together a little bit. So Let's see. Gypsy Mermaid, are you still on here? Beautiful, beautiful messages for today, especially with a 10. I feel like we're all completing cycles within us. So, Gypsy Mermaid, are you still here? Shoot me a message. Alrighty, so I don't see her message yet unless she's in the process of writing it. Oh, Dee, hi, honey. Whew. My crown is just going. Both of my ears are tapped in. My crown's freaking spinning. It's like, wow. And those were powerful messages. Like, I don't even know how to explain like the power that I was feeling coming through. Yeah. You know what it feels like, Dee. You do. Are you busy later, Dee? Can you give me a call here in a few hours? All right. Well, I don't think Gypsy Mermaid is on here anymore. Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll just. Okay. Well, I mean, if you can't, that's okay. It's not a dire emergency. But I wanted to talk to you. You mentioned about that vision and did that reading. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. And then I wanted to tell you about what I did yesterday. I kind of did the same thing you did. Had a sleep vision. Like I got really super tired yesterday, and I never nap in the middle of the afternoon. But I had to lay down. I had to lay down and take a nap with my cat, and I feel like I astral projected. And I wanted to talk to you about that because that was really weird. The whole experience, because when I come back through, I come back into myself and I open up my eyes and I'm laying on a couch and I'm like, oh man, I seen purple. So I knew that's how I knew I astral projected. Yeah. uh, well, I can tell you because I'm not listing any names, but I astral projected over to my twin flame, actually. And because I'm not listing a name, I'm not like calling this person out, but I astral projected over to him. And remember, I told you that I sent a message a while ago. Well, when I astral projected over, that's what I heard. Something about that message. And then he actually got in his car and left. Like he didn't say goodbye, didn't say nothing. He just hopped in his car and left. And that's what I seen. And then I come back too. And I was just like, what the hell was that all about? So I don't know like what's going on. I don't know if he called me spiritually or what. But I'm telling you, it was weird. And Mr. Crowley even crawled up on me, and he doesn't usually do that. He'll sleep at my feet or behind my head. Yeah. So I really don't know what the whole story is. And then I watched your video this morning and I'm like, oh my God, because he is the element, the sign that you recommended. I'm not going to put it out there again, but he is the sign that you had said on your morning video. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if that means he's going to come. I'm not expecting him because the last time I heard, he didn't want to be with me. And I'm okay with that. I'm not upset about that at all. It does not bother me because I feel secure enough within myself. Yeah. So, yeah, that's exactly what he is. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I have no clue. All I know is that I felt pulled to take a nap. And right there, I was just like, like I said, I don't ever nap in the middle of the day. So that was really weird. And then I know I astral projected. I know I did because when I astral projected, I was sitting here just like I am right now. I was sitting in front of my computer talking to you guys. When I astral projected, that's what I seen myself doing. Oh, there you are, Gypsy. So yeah, so I don't know what that was about. I don't know if I was seeing what you had mentioned in your daily today, or I don't know. I'm not playing into it, but it was really weird, right? It's definitely interesting, definitely. Um, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change anybody else's mind, and I'm not into that. I'm only interested in taking care of myself and being responsible for myself and my own energies. I can't force somebody else. I work retail. You guys, I see it all. I'm seeing how things are getting crazier. In next full moon isn't going to be easy. Actually, the full moon is in Scorpio. So no, it's not going to be easy. Scorpio is a house of transformation, the house of death and new beginnings. Yeah, and today is the 19th. So, and I think the full moon is either on the 26th or 27th. So in about 4 days, 5 days, we're going to start feeling that energy. The fixed signs will be hit hardest by this coming full moon. I am a cardinal sign. I don't know what Gemini is. I don't know if it's fixed or not. I don't remember. Oh, Aquarius. All right. All right. So I'm a Gemini. Um, yeah, I'm muted. All right. I just know Cancer is uh Libra is card. Yeah, I know Cancer is cardinal. That's basically, I should know that Gemini is muted. I should know more about it, but um, yeah, Libra is card. Huh. The balancing of the scales. Yep, everything's coming into balance. Like the whole world is balancing, coming into that balanced energy. Well, all of us on a spiritual journey who are awakened, anyways, is what I feel. Um, so, well, Divine, D, you're gonna definitely you're an Aquarius, right? You're definitely going to be going through it. I feel I am too. And my twin, he has Scorpio in his charts. I think it was Venus in Scorpio. So that makes perfect sense. Yeah. So I don't even know why they're showing me like I had to do that yesterday, and why that come through today. My hubby is fixed too, a Taurus. Yeah. Yep. That's just something. That's amazing. You see, you know more about the astrology part. I know more about the number part. I'm more into the numerology. I mean, I like astrology and I try to learn it, but it's just I get too much information crammed in my head. Try to learn all this stuff, trying to learn numerology, trying to learn astrology, trying to learn hypnotherapy, trying to learn my own lessons. So we are both interested in how this full moon is going to play. I'm interested too because I know that I'm also completing cycles. I know that I'm about to enter in. I'm all about the numbers. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm all about. That's why I bring out the numerology cards a lot. And pay attention to the numbers around me. This place is made. Yes, I agree. Think about it. Our time of birth, our social security numbers, the daily clocks, like when we got to go to work, the money that we make, that's numbers. Everything is made up of numbers. I so totally agree with that, D. Our whole existence vibrates with numbers. Yeah. Um, that's just, yeah, that's how I feel about that too. I'm interested in how it's going to play out as well. I'm right there with you with the full moon playing out because, like I said, I know that I'm on that ascension path, and I feel like I'm fast. Like it's like fast. Like it's going to just happen so swiftly. I feel like it's a slow pace going up to it, and then it's just going to be like boom overnight. Um, that's what I feel. And about your vision that you had the other day, do you think it's possible that that vision may have something to do? It looks like I got a bruise right there. Do you think that that vision you had the other day may have something to do with that, the numbers that you were getting regarding June 10th? Because I was thinking about that. Um, there's so much more to the world, like because you had said about the orbs. Yeah, yeah, they do. I'm thinking it may have something to do with that, um, them numbers that you got, because I do know that the orbs that you are seeing, I feel like are the truth being revealed to the world, so to speak. And I do know that a soulmate who triggered my first awakening um, said that the world was going to catch on fire. Like we're going to catch on fire. Yeah, the orb ships. Yeah. I feel like that is on my own personal opinion, is them orb ships are the bad ones coming in that is going to destroy the planet around the time, like that 3 days of darkness. I feel like it's going to be either June 10th, 11th, and 12th, and 13th, like them 3 days, or like 9th, 10th, 11th, or I'm feeling like June 11th for some reason. That I was thinking about that the other day too. Them orb ships, we are supposed to remember I was telling you about the four corners where we're supposed to them the ones who are supposed to protect us are them ships. Okay. All right. Well, Divine L, please go over everybody and check her out. If you don't, you'll know what we're talking about. Um, yeah, the four corners are fixed. Yeah. So that's what I think. I think orb ships are them coming forward and showing humanity the truth, is to be honest with you, about the darkness and the light, especially with all the uh, um, what the hell I thinking, politics is the word I was looking for. The politics. They will protect us. They have been all along. The stage is set, they tell me. Yeah, it is. It is. The stage. I knew that back in January. The stage is set. Um, so yeah. Yep. Yep. The cat and dog people. I agree with that too. So totally. See, we're so on the same page. Like so on the same page. I am so happy I come across you because I finally found somebody else who understands the things that I know. We're so on the same page. Yep. And that's going to assist with the raising of the vibration and us stepping into the new earth. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Anunnaki, the dog. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's funny you said dog. We'll talk about that off stream as well, because not everybody needs to know that business. But remember what we talked about that specific soulmate and what his spiritual thing is? And remember me and you talking about, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, the dog thing. I love it. Me and you are so much on the same page. It's unreal. I just love it. All right, Gypsy Mermaid. Let me pull some cards for you. I want my tarot out. I guess I can use these. I'm a Taurus cat moon. My husband and I are joining of the two sides. He is a dog and I am the cat. Yeah, see, that's how I feel about that first soulmate who awakened me. He is the dog and I am the cat. I am the cat. That's why I've always been drawn to cats. Yeah, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he is the dog, right? Okay, so what would you like to talk to Gypsy Mermaid about? She is saying about, I went to bed at 3 a.m. I'm glad I'm off. All right. So Gypsy Mermaid, let's talk to Gypsy Mermaid cards based on what I'm seeing, sensing. Yeah, we're both, I'm telling you, we're both on the same page, Dee. We are so much on the same page. Wow. Where'd you get that C677R? How did you come up with them genetic codes? Is what I want to know. How do I do that, Dee? How do I come up with my genetic codes like that? All right, Dee. Have a good day. I hope everything works out for you. Oh, DNA testing. I thought about that. I should do that. All right. All right. You have a good day. Get a hold of me later. We'll talk more because I really didn't want to put it on live stream. I mean, I could edit, I guess. It's no problem. But yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Maybe I'll wonder how much that costs. All right. So Gypsy Mermaid. Let's talk to Gypsy Mermaid here. Strategy. I'm going to write that down. Strategy. How much did it cost? All right. So Gypsy Mermaid. What do you want to talk to Gypsy Mermaid about? All right. So we have Pride and Ego, and I feel like that's your roommate. And then we got the Muse card. You can Google it. I'm going to write that down to Google. Because the only DNA testing that I know of is Ancestry. I didn't know that there was more than one, but I'm definitely going to check that out. They do both now. When I did it, I had to use 2 companies to get it done. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm definitely going to check that out. Thanks, Dee. You go do what you got to do, honey, and get a hold of me when you can. It's not a dire emergency to get a hold of me today, but when you can, when you got time, because I know you're busy. Okay. I don't think Ancestry DNA does either. My was it my twin that told me that I should go get tested and see, because I have Native American Indian in me, and if I have a certain percentage, um, hi Royal. I feel like if you have a certain percentage that you can get money or something like that. I use Ancestry and they do use your info. All right. All right. So I won't use Ancestry DNA then. All right. Thank you, Dee. Go do what you got to do, honey. Give me a buzz when you can. I love you. Mwah. Have a good day. All right. So, Gypsy Mama. So we have Pride and Ego, and we have Muse coming through here. So I feel like when it comes to your roommate, I feel like that's that Pride and Ego, and I feel like they definitely steal your energy away. I do with the Muse here. Um, and it didn't show my report. It shows that they didn't do it right or lie about results. See, I have to have a lot of Indian in me because my biological mother's mother, which would be my biological grandmother, according to my biological mother, told me that she was 100% Cherokee Indian. That would have made Bert, my biological mom, uh, full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So I should be at least half, if not a quarter. I don't know what my biological father is. But yeah, so my biological grandfather, you could tell he was Indian. He was full-blooded Cherokee. My biological grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee Indian. And I don't know what my father was, but that would mean my mother was, she didn't really look full-blooded, but she was Cherokee, definitely something like that, Native American. So I heard somewhere that if you can prove you have a certain amount of Native American Indian in you, you can get some sort of an allowance. So yeah, all right. So let's go back to Gypsy Mama. Thank you, Dee, for all of your information. Love it. All right. So what else do you want to tell Gypsy Mermaid? What else do you want to tell Gypsy Mermaid? All right, so we got divine timing, and the answer is yes. All right, so definitely I feel your roommate right here is this pride and ego, but I feel like you are going to be inspired. I feel like inspired in some sort of time. I feel maybe, and then with the answer is yes, there is an application to apply for tribe membership. Yeah. Yeah. You have a great moon day as well, Dee. All right. All right. So I really need to grab a set of tarot cards. Yeah. I'm going to look into that, I think. Because I know in a past life, I was Native American too. Well, there it is. I am trying to, I manifest moving no later than June. I'm getting on this bead day energy and very frustrated. All right. So I feel like, yeah, you're gonna move. And I feel like probably around that time, when the time is right, divine timing, it says, okay, so Manifesting moving no later than June, getting on this B day energy and very frustrated. Later, okay, you're saying later divine L. All right. So, yeah, I feel like the answer is yes, that you are going to manifest that in the time that you are going to move because you're being inspired. And I feel like the reason why is because of this person. So that makes sense. Why I was like, what does this have to, like, what is this about? I don't have my tarot cards. They are over there, and I really don't feel like getting up and going around to grab a set. But I wondered why these come out. So the answer is yes, you are going to move no later than June, and you're manifesting it in the perfect divine timing right there with the inspiration card. So, and it's because of this person right here stealing your energy. Cap. One on the boyfriend, Louis Bergamian. What's that thing? He is either lying or the epitome of looking guilty. I know he isn't married and doesn't live with a woman, but something is hidden. All right, I guess hold on 1 second. Let me get up and reach over and grab a set of tarot cards. All right. All right, so I got a set of tarot cards. When my twin and I come together, let me finish with Gypsy Mama Royal, and I will answer that question for you. All right, so what is Gypsy Mermaid feeling with her boyfriend? Is she? Yeah. All right, so we have the Four of Wands. Yep. Look, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So I feel like he is definitely hiding something. I feel like what he is hiding is, I feel like he has an addiction. I feel like he parties a lot. I don't feel like there's a third person, but I just feel like what he is hiding is either he has some sort of an addiction that he is hiding from you. So you're right with this card coming in reverse. Definitely. I feel like drinking. It could be drugs, but I feel like it's drinking. Thank you, Gypsy Mermaid, for the donation, even though I probably won't see it because YouTube usually takes all my money. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like your boyfriend, Gypsy, I feel like is masking this energy of I feel like he has energy from when he was a child of feeling abandoned, perhaps by his parents, a mother figure specifically. I feel like he feels left out in the cold by a mother figure or perhaps even another partner. I feel like he is masking it with some sort of an addiction. And yeah, yep. And I feel like that is what's happening. Yeah, yep, right there. So I feel like when it comes to this partnership, I don't really feel like there's another person, but I do feel he is partying it up. He does have some sort of an addiction he is using as a mask for feeling left out in the cold, for feeling abandoned, even though he is talking to you. See, there he is talking to you. So, yep, that's what I see. He has babies, but never had a real family with anyone. Yeah, that's what that Five of Pentacles is showing me, right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which tells me, that I feel like this is your move. He sees that with me, but then acts so weird and bad to me. I get triggered. Yeah. Yep. Um, that's because he is masking something. I feel like this is about your move. I feel like there is a delay, perhaps, going to be involved, maybe with your move, because you said you're trying to manifest a move, and I feel like there is a delay happening right now with the Five of Cups. I feel like, with the Five of Cups in reverse, that tells me that there is something that needs to be let go of. And I feel like it's this grief from your roommate, the pride and ego. I feel like this person caused you a lot of grief, but I feel like that grief has delayed your move that you have been wanting to do. But I feel like I see you letting go of the grief, because I feel like you're going to have a little bit of good luck, because the only way to turn the wheel is up, right? Um, and then the Hierophant coming out. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Maybe even go find a mentor, somebody who can help you, somebody that you can talk to. Um, I do feel too, this is maybe, no, I'm not even going to say it. Okay, and then we got the moon. My pay isn't enough. We were chatting last night of getting a trailer. I want to move alone first. We ain't ready to live together. No, you're definitely not, because you don't want somebody moving in with you with some sort of an addiction. You want them to be on the same level as you, right? So I feel like the moon is with the full moon coming in Scorpio. I feel like there's going to be some things revealed within you that you need to learn on your spiritual journey. So I feel like you need to focus more on yourself. Don't focus on the boyfriend. Don't focus on the roommate. Focus on yourself. And again, keep your eye trained on that move, because I do feel the only way that wheel is going to turn is up. And whenever that wheel turns up, that means there's movement happening. So I feel like right now you may feel a little stuck. You may feel a little stuck, but that's okay, because I feel like when that full moon happens in Scorpio that we got coming at the end of the week, there's going to be some shadows revealed to you. Maybe a sense of confusion, like why things had to happen on your journey, right? Um, so that's what I see for you. Let me see if anything else wants to come out for you, Gypsy Mermaid. Yeah. See the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I definitely, and then we got the full moon on the bottom. So I definitely feel like you need to move first. I'm using all that polar opposite as, oh, wait a minute, about to spill that. I'm using all that polar opposite as a Taurus in my own birthday energy. I'm in for a tower moment. Yeah, and you know what? That's really weird, because that's what the Hierophant represents, is Taurus energy right there. So that's you gonna stand in your power and rise like the phoenix, especially with the full moon. Remember, me and Dee just said about that. Taurus being that fixed sign that's going to be affected the most by that moon energy. So that would make perfect sense. And then you got the Knight of Cups that I feel like when you move, like you said, you need to move with yourself. Don't take nobody with you. Don't take, leave that roommate behind, because that roommate is standing in pride and ego. And I feel like your boyfriend is too. So that's what I see for you. Thank you for the donation. So, Royal, I see you had a question back here. Will my twin flame and I come together romantically in this lifetime? All right. Well, okay. I knew they were freaking different. I just mixed up my cards. Oh, jeez. I love it. Okay, I think I got them all right. All right, Royal. Royal, or if you're still on here, honey, I'm going to pull some cards for you real quick. Royal wants to know if they are going to come together with their twin flame. The first thing that I'm hearing is telling you to get rid of the label, Royal. That's the first thing I'm hearing. Get rid of the label, because all that is a label. And whenever you get that label, you focus on it. You focus on it. So get rid of the label. If you want to label it, just label it as somebody that you're connected to, a connection that you feel. So get rid of the label. So Royal wants to know if they're going to come together with their person. All right. Yeah. See, refocus. Exactly what I said. Refocus that label. So I feel like there is some work that needs to be done. I feel like, if you look at the back, this is the back of a horse's butt. I feel like if you need to do that inner child work. I do see a child on that heart. Yeah, very deep connection, right? So I feel like when it comes to you and this connection that you are feeling, I feel like there could be, I feel like somebody was an ass in the connection, Royal. I do. I feel like somebody was an ass because they're really showing me that horse's ass. And I feel like somebody was a bit childish in the connection. And I feel like when it comes to this connection now, I feel like somebody needs to refocus their energy and face that darkness, face that fear. So I just feel like somebody was a horse's ass in the relationship and a bit childish. And I feel like whoever it was turned their back on this connection. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, maybe refocus your energy and face that storm, right? Received, right? So, I feel like Spirit is telling me that you now receive this message. I feel like, there is a receiving of a message about to face this storm, to face their shadows. So Royal, when it comes to their connection. Yeah. Okay. So we got the 5 of wands here, and we got the 1 Ace of Cups. So I feel like definitely I feel like this, either you told this person or they told you that they did not feel the same way about you. And I feel like what they did was they kicked over that cup. Either you kicked over their cup or they kicked over your cup. And I feel like they were a bit immature. And like I said, a horse's ass about the situation. But I feel like with the Ace of Cups turned upside down, they're showing me a dragonfly. Look at that. See the dragonfly on that cup? Dragonflies represent changes. They represent transforming. And then we have the 5 of wands. So I feel like somebody received a taste of their own medicine, so to speak. I feel like they received their karmic, like they got a bout of karmic for being a horse's ass. I feel like they may have went somewhere and offered their cup of love to somebody else, and they did it back to them, is what I feel. With the 5 of wands in reverse, I do feel that somebody received some karma, is what I feel. For the way that the other person treated them. So whether you did it or your person did it, that's what's going on with the connection. And as far as, will you guys get back together in this lifetime? Well, let's ask the cards. What is there a chance that Royal and their person are going to get back together in this lifetime? Well, we do have material world, which would be your 3D reality and cycles complete. So I feel like there's a cycle that you guys need to complete in this in the material world in your 3D reality. And that is why I am seeing here somebody facing that storm. So there is a possibility. They're not saying yes, they're not saying no. I feel like it's all about the work that you guys are doing. If you're both willing to face the adversity of low self-esteem, not feeling worthy, of being a horse's ass and turning your back on the connection, and you're willing to face the shadow, that dark energy, that storm, I feel like, and complete that cycle. I feel like somebody was a horse's ass over money is what I feel. So I feel like with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like somebody needs to raise their self-esteem. I feel like they need to learn to love their self first before they can come back into this connection. Right. So that's what I feel. So I can't, they're not giving me a time frame on whether it's a yes or no, because if it is a spiritual connection, and you guys are meant to come together, it will happen. So I feel like that's why Spirit started off with don't focus on the label. Don't focus on that. Focus on yourself, because somebody needs to raise their self-esteem. They need to learn their self, to love their self first. And that is why somebody was immature and an ass. And that is why the inner child is coming out, because somebody needs to learn how to do that inner child work, because that inner child needs love. So, and until you both work on that, right? And work on them shadows, because look how bright that moon is. You work on that shadow, and I feel like there's a feminine energy on here. And that goes back to the emotional body. Until you guys are willing to face that shadow and work on your own emotions. See the rose that's being hidden right there behind her back. So I feel like somebody was hiding their emotions. They was unable to express them. So I feel like I can't answer it. They're not telling me, because it all depends on the work that you guys do within yourself. That's what I see. So the more you work on yourself, the more of a chance I feel that you guys will come back together. But until you guys both do the work, it's just, it is what it is. They're not going to bring two people together if you're not on the same page. You're going to keep drawing in the energy that you put out there. So if you put out there that energy of need, instead of love, I need this connection, I need this, I need that neediness is that inner child. Whenever you work on that, you face that storm, face that darkness of neediness and being immature in a horse's ass, then you raise that self-esteem, and then you send that vibration out into the universe, and then the universe matches that vibration with the person that is best fitted for you. So that's what I see in the cards. All right. So while I'm on here, does anybody else have any more questions? I will answer some questions. Anybody else have anything? You're welcome. You are so welcome, Royal. I see. Thank you so much for your clarification. Precisely. I should heal. We all need to heal. You're not alone. You are not alone, Royal. We all need it. So anybody else have any questions while I'm still live streaming? If not, I'm going to hop off of here and probably chop off the end of this. Does Spirit have a message for me about my near future? All right. Falulabal. All right, so let's see. Falula, about the spirit have a message for me about my near future. So we're going to go ahead and start off with these beautiful animal cards for Falula Bao. Falula Bao. Be independent but work together, Archangel Zariel. So we have the wolf spirit around you. The wolf spirit is a very independent animal, but yet they are a member of a tribe, right? They have a pack, is what I feel. So be independent but work together. You can still stand in your independence and be able to work with other people as a team player, because like I said, wolves come in pack. Look at the heart illuminated in both of these. What else do you want to tell Falula about? Oh, and what else they're showing me is look at the moon. So I feel Falula Bao. Thank you, Royal. I feel Falula Bao that the moon's energy and Archangel Zariel is going to assist with the heart chakra activation around the full moon in Scorpio, which is in your sign, right? So let's go ahead and my whole face is itchy. All right. So, Falula Bao. Oh, that makes perfect sense. And you got Archangel Gabriel around you, Falula Bao. Hedgehog. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy. And look, the hedgehog's heart is even activated. So Archangel Gabriel is around you, telling you be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Be independent. Be able to work with the people that you draw in with the wolf and the hedgehog, because I feel like, if you look at these two animals, they're two different animals, right? They're two different animals, Falula Bao. All right, two different species. So I feel like being able to work with people who are different than you. I feel like they're telling you be a light for love, light, and joy. So tap more into your heart space. Be independent, which I feel is them telling you to, maybe shield your energy. But that will help you too, I feel, to be able to work with other people. So let's pull a couple more for Falula Bao when it comes to her near future. Falula Bao, near future. Yeah. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Self-worth. All right. So I feel like Falula Bao, you need to realize the value of your worth, all right, within your heart space. And when you realize the value of your own emotions through the power of independence, and they're showing me like you need to protect your energy. For some reason, they're showing me that. And I feel like that way you can draw in and be that light for the people who are different, to be able um, to love yourself is to be able to love another, right? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. For Falula Bao. She wants to know what's coming towards her in the near future. Okay, so we have the Chariot coming through. So the Chariot is that energy of, I feel like the self-worth could be blocking your abundance Falula Bao. So I feel like what's coming towards you in the near future, or what you need to know about the near future, I feel like that full moon in your sign is going to illuminate the shadows of self-worth that is blocking your abundance. And they're going to hand you the reins to go towards your own success, to bring in a sense of balance, break darkness right here in light, bring in that sense of freedom that you need, Falula Bao. And I feel like there it is. Your self-worth is actually blocking your abundance. And if you want the freedom to go towards what you are successing, yeah, that message has come up a lot lately. I feel like Spirit is going to hand you the reins of independence, where you can take the reins of your life, because here you are, Falula Bao, taking the reins of your life and being that magnet for people who are different, people who are drawn towards you, that are different, and understanding and accepting that, because of the fact that you are different. You, Falula Bao, are a unique soul, right? You are a unique soul. And if you look on here, there you are, right here, standing on top of that mountain. And then there's these other people right there that you are going to be able to work together with. Even though they're different, you're still going to see them as your tribe, right? So I feel like what's coming towards you is, that full moon. Oh, geez, I'm being full. About knocked my crow over. That full moon is going to illuminate that self-worth within you. Again, that is blocking your abundance. That is blocking your abundance and a new beginning. And then we have, this is a card of Cancer, but it is the Chariot. And they're going to hand you the reins of your life, right? They hand you the reins of your own chariot to move you forward, give you that sense of freedom, right? Have you step in your personal power. So that is beautiful. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So there's that confidence, right? That value, that self-worth, that confidence, right? The Nine of Pentacles, Falula Bao, have you thought about starting your own business? I feel like they're going to show you that. If you haven't thought about it, I think maybe you should think about it, starting your own business. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles and then the Chariot, right? So your self-worth, you don't have the confidence. So they're going to show you that, right? They're going to show you that your self-worth was blocking your abundance, right? They're going to show you that. And they're going to show you how to stand more in your confidence, your personal power, by handing you them reins, bringing you a sense of balance and freedom. To what? Right there. To start your own business. Right? So I feel like through starting your business, you're going to put your light out there. They're telling me, okay, okay. I was like, well, should I tell her that? And they're like, tell her. Falula Bao, have you thought about starting your own YouTube channel? Because I feel like if you're feeling that pull, that maybe you should. Yeah, that's what they just told me. Tell her to do it. Yeah. Doing the same thing that I do. Maybe not exactly, because I don't know if you can read tarot or oracle cards. But yeah, they're telling you to do it. You don't feel like you can do it. You don't, you don't feel like you can do it. You don't feel like you have the confidence to do it. Spirit's telling you, yeah, you do, Falulabelle. You do. You do have the confidence and to just do it. So the full moon in Scorpio is going to reveal that to you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Journal. Make sure you journal. I had no clue about the YouTube channel until they just mentioned it. I'm like, what? Should I? They're like, tell her. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I feel like it's part of your life's purpose. You can, honey, hit me up anytime. I will help you out. We can even, I don't know how to do a live stream to where we could collaborate online, but if that is something that you'd be interested in, I can teach you everything I know. I mean, I don't know everything, but I can teach you everything that I know. Yeah, so that's what I feel. So I feel like that's what they want you to know. Your own self-worth, how you feel about yourself, how you it's like you don't believe enough in yourself to do it. Yeah. And that the full moon is going to illuminate that to you, and they're going to show you how to break free of that and how to integrate that darkness and that light in your life and hand you the reins to your own success. That was very powerful, Falulabelle. I am so happy for you, honey. Yeah, beautiful. Like I said, hit me up. We can Facebook chat. I know you have Facebook. We can messenger chat, because you can video call a messenger. I just did it on Saturday. I talked to a longtime friend of mine. We talked for like 2-3 hours. So I know you can do that. So if you need help with anything, I'd be glad to even give you like a 15-minute Reiki session, or, I'll help you out in any possible way I can. Yeah, that's why it keeps coming up. It's going to keep coming up until you listen. So yeah, that's why it keeps coming up, because you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it. Yeah, you need to take it seriously. Thank you, Falulabelle. Hey, like I said, if you need anything, hit me up on Messenger on Facebook. We could even do a private hypnocro session to where I can help you personally. Because when I do hypnocro on YouTube, it's general. It's for everybody. So, but when I do it more on a personal level, it'll be more unique to you. Okay. So if you have any problems, you know how to get a hold of me. And make sure you do that giveaway too, because you never know. You may even win yourself a free hypnocro or healing session. Wow, my nose is really freaking itchy today. Oh, somebody's coming unexpectedly. My nose itch like that. Somebody's coming unexpectedly. All right. So, hey, I'm going to jump off here. I've been on for 3 hours already. I got other things I need to do today. So I want to wish everybody a blessed day. Thank you for watching my live stream. I love each and every one of you guys. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Live stream daily. Mwah, I love yous. Have a good day.